It's time for high school football. This week we'll turn back the clock to October 24th, 2014, and the 12th regular season meeting between Dutchtown and East Ascension from Spartan Stadium. Entering the game, the Griffins had won 8 straight games against EA and led the all-time series 8-3. The Spartans took a commanding early lead before a second-half comeback by the visitors set up a classic finish between the neighboring schools. Easton Roth and myself, Lyle Boudreau, have the call on this week's Ascension Glory Days on the EATEL Game of the Week. Tonight we've got an Ascension Parish matchup as East Ascension makes their way out onto the field. The Dutchtown Griffins just ran out moments ago as we have got high school football on Ascension Parish Showdown tonight in Week 8. That is our EATEL Game of the Week. It is the East Ascension Spartans at 4-3 entertaining the Dutchtown Griffins, who are at 3-4. Both these ball clubs are at 1-1 and both needing a win tonight in this district contest from Spartan Field. Ideal conditions to play football here tonight, and we are expecting a standing room only crowd tonight. Lyle Boudreau along with Easton Roth welcome into the first of 3 weeks in a row that we have got an Ascension Parish matchup for you right here on the EATEL Game of the Week. Both these ball clubs last week had defeats. Catholic High defeated Dutchtown 20-17. Meanwhile, East Ascension lost a heartbreaker 34-27 on a pick six to end it. Dutchtown leads the series between these two schools by a 7-4 advantage. And 1 year ago, we saw a defensive struggle. East Ascension missed a field goal in the final seconds as Dutchtown hung on to win 7-6. Griffins went on to be co-champs in district play with Catholic High, but a big matchup. Both these ball clubs desperately needing a win here tonight at Spartan Stadium.
And Lala said this correct thing. Both of them really suffered some very tough luck last week.
I don't want to see any trash talking back and forth, okay? Listen up. The 7 of you are the captains. Any of your teammates get out of control, y'all handle it, okay? Because guess what, big guy? If we get involved, no one's happy. We don't want to see that, okay? We just want to see good football, okay? EA, of course, you're blue, you're home. That's white, visitors. I have a heads, I have a tails. What's the call? Heads or tails? The call is tails. Call is tails. It is heads. You want to receive, you want to defer. You want to receive, you're going to kick from the clock, okay? All right, here we go. EA has won the toss, has elected to receive. Dutchtown will have second half options. Shake hands and good luck, guys.
Well, East Ascension is going to get the football first to start this ball game. Both teams played hard last Friday night. Both suffered disappointing losses. Dutchtown, valiant effort against Catholic High. Meanwhile, East Ascension, fortunate to have a chance to win at the end, but the pick six gave Woodlawn the win and spoiled homecoming night for East Ascension right here at Spartan Stadium. So we are moments away from football. We will be right back and have the kickoff of this parish matchup between East Ascension and Dutchtown. That's right around the corner here on the EATEL Game of the Week.
Piku Builder Supply, your one-stop lumberyard, provides an extensive selection of quality building supplies for your new construction and remodeling. We offer computer-aided estimating of your building and remodeling plans, as well as blueprint copies. From humble beginnings to becoming the industry leader in Gonzales and beyond, Piku proudly supports our local community because we believe in giving back to those who have had a hand in our success. Let the experts at Piku Builder Supply help you with your new project today.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
Their reputation and their record of success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Well, and that's the East Ascension Sport Marching Band and our Star Spangled Banner. We're expecting not only a good football game here tonight, but a lot of fun with the two student bodies. You can see East Ascension and Dutchtown student bodies. They are here in force tonight, and as always, the students are going to be enjoying themselves, and let's look forward to a good, clean, hard-fought football game, which has been the case the last couple of years when these teams have played. 7-6 a year ago. The year before that, in 2012, it was 20-14. So Dutchtown able to come out on top the last 2 years, but it has been two very good football games.
It has been the last couple of years. These two teams have played each other just about equally. Again, get back to last week. The team that can overcome, just the losses, but they had last week, East Ascension, the last couple of minutes. Dutchtown taking Catholic High, the number 5 ranked team in the state, all the way to the very end on a missed field goal. So I just feel tonight we're going to have one heck of a football game between these two competitors. They're playing for power points. They're playing to keep themselves in the district race. So it's going to be a lot of fun out here.
Justin Reed's going to kick off for Dutchtown. We'll see the Spartan offense against the Dutchtown defense. Really the two strengths of these football teams. Spartans on offense, Dutchtown on defense. Malik Van Diver along with Joshua Walker are deep. Reed been kicking a lot of them in the end zone. That forces the opposition to go 20 yards or 80 yards as they started their own 20. Let's see what happens here. This matchup is underway, and it's going to hit it at about the 1 and go in the end zone. And that is where Kyron Irvin and the East Ascension offense will start this football game as we take a look at the offense for East Ascension. Malik Van Diver, one of the wide receivers, along with Ira Washington, Cade Wagasback. Up front, Coley Hatter, Ryan Keller, Samuel Hargrave, Milton Pichardo, and Gus Gutierrez. Quarterback, as we said, is Kyron Irvin. Joshua Bates and Joshua Walker are the running backs. 1st and 10, Spartans are going to start at their own 20-yard line. Boy, this is the results of the powder that was thrown up by the EA student body. As you can see, the wind blowing left to right as you watch this game, and East Ascension been penalized with a false start to start this ball game.
What happened at that time, a lot of Dutchtowners came to the line of scrimmage, and they were sent in the house. They put everybody up on that line of scrimmage. Somebody at East Ascension jump immediately.
So a 5-yard mark off makes it now 1st down and 15. The powder looks a lot worse on your TV set than it does in person. This is going to be a keeper by Irvin as you get the ground level, and they have busted that one up, and a nice defensive play. And that is going to bring up now 2nd down and long. Let's look at the defense. It's Michael Tata, Travis Goodman, Randall Lomas, Hunter Hill up front. Linebackers DeAnthony James, Javid Ben, Terrence Wyman. In the secondary, you got Coney Durr, Ricky Thomas, Alonzo Creighton, and Justin Reed. That is the defense right now for this Dutchtown Griffin team,
and East
as they have backed the Spartans up early in this ball game.
East Ascension's in a hole. They're rolling up to man-to-man right here, right on Kate Wright's
Spartans at
back.
their own 14-yard line. Got Walker wide open, breaks a tackle. Walker's got a 1st down. Walker's loose, slips tackles all the way into Dutchtown territory inside the 40-yard line. And that's what Josh Walker can do for you. It's all about yards after catch by that young man.
That was his 14th catch of the year. And I tell you, that was a great throw by Kyron Irvin. I tell you, he split that secondary. That was a great throw. Once Walker got the football, he showed you how good of an athlete he is right there. And East Ascension digs himself out of a deep, deep hole.
49-yard hookup for Kyron Irvin. Puts him over 1,200 yards passing now for the year. Hand off Josh Bates on a 1st down run right up the middle. Inside the 35, down to about the 32. Got about 5 or 6 yards. Tackle is made by Justin Reed. Spartans got out of a big hole a moment ago, though, on that throw by Irvin to Walker.
Josh Bates had 399 yards coming into this ball game. The strength of this East Ascension offense is the offensive line. They had a nice hole open that time, pick up a quick 5 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a short. Irvin hands off Bates. Bates has got a 1st down. Bates is upended at the 15-yard line on a very hard tackle, but not before it's a 1st down run.
I tell you what, right there, that was great blocking with the left side of the Spartan line. You're going to see it right here. Bates going to get the ball, makes a good cut, breaks the tackle right there. Finally brought down real hard at around the 15-yard line.
Austin Shelton, a senior, put a hat on Joshua Bates. at the 14-yard line. Irvin gives to Walker. Walker slips outside around the 10-yard line, maybe the 9. Nice first down run. And in this run, Coney Durr made the tackle in this run by Dutchtown over the last 7 years. Spartans have not had very many leads, so this would be important for them to jump on the board with the opening kickoff.
I'd say they're controlling the line of scrimmage right now. There's no doubt who's controlling the line of scrimmage.
Second down now and short for East Ascension. Second down at about 4. Well, a little over 2 minutes into this ball game. Kyron Irvin on a keeper. Irvin is going to be upended around the 5, inside the 5. Going to be maybe just shy of a first down. It's going to be third down and less than 1. Spartans have taken this opening drive from their own 20-yard line, and they are now inside the Dutchtown 5.
You know, Kyron Irvin coming to a nice ball game. Now, he rushed for 547 yards and besides throwing for 1186. He's close to 2,000 yards of total offense for the season.
Third down now, less than 1.
Bad
Irvin,
snap.
high snap. Gets a good bounce, but look at the white shirts in pursuit, and the Spartans are going to be their own worst enemy on third and short. It's not a turnover, but Dutchtown, once that snap was high, makes the tackle back at the 12-yard line, and Kernan will try a field goal.
You know, we've seen that over and over again. You know, you go with the spread formation. All schools do that. You take the chance that the ball is going to be snapped that way you want it.
Cale Kernan is going to try a field goal. Ball is going to be spotted down at the 19-yard line. Well, now Kyron Irvin, who's the holder, went under center. He's going to now go back to the 19-yard line. This is a 29-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. The kick's got plenty of leg, and it is good. And the Spartans, with 8:59 to go in our first quarter, have taken the first lead in the ball game as they now lead 3-0. And it's going to give us a chance to take a look at some of the district leaders running the football, throwing the football, and catching the football in District 5-5A, as we've got 3 weeks left in the regular season. First 2 weeks, we'll take a look at the leaders in our district. No surprise, Darius Geist, the leading rusher. He'll probably go over 1,000 yards in the game tonight against McKinley. Kyron Irvin, number 3 in the district. Fytel Bolden, the leading rusher for Dutchtown, with 528 yards. Your passing leaders, Tyler Dixon leads the way. Tyler has thrown for over 1,600 yards. Good blend for Kyron Irvin, running and throwing the football. Yes. He's now thrown for over 1,200. Brant Fritchie will be trying to get to the 1,000-yard mark tonight if he can pass for 91 yards. And your passing leaders, it's a sophomore for Santamar, Briggs Bourgeois. He leads the way with the receiving corps. And also along with Briggs, as he's got 544 receiving yards on 23 catches. Dutchtown's Cornelius Washington is second. Cade Wagaspack fourth in the district for East Ascension. And let's take a look now at the offense for the Dutchtown Griffins as they'll get the ball at their own 20-yard line. Wide receiver will be Cornelius Washington. The quarterback's going to be Brant Fritchie. Running backs are going to be Kawan Coleman and Fytel Bolden. Look for Avery York to carry the football a lot tonight. He did so last week. Up front, Hunter Austin, Mac Williams, Brett Broussard, Josh Topher, and Lloyd Cushionberry. Tight end is Chris Falgu. That'll be the offense as we expect Dutchtown to run the wing tee. They came out, ran this effectively last week against Catholic High.
Fumble.
And the ball's on the ground to start it off. East Ascension says they've got the football, and they do.
That is big.
So it is what you call an unforced turnover, and the Spartans are going to get the football on a mishandled snap to start the game for Dutchtown.
I tell you what, that's a big break for East Ascension because they were disappointed not getting that touchdown. But right away they get a big break. They recover the fumble. They handle the field, and they're ready to go, and they hurry up offense. Dutchtown was in the wing team.
The offense out on the field right now. They're going to begin at the Dutchtown 18-yard line. Spartans have them spread out. Josh Walker is in motion. Walker's going to get the handoff. It's a double reverse. This is going to be Malik Van Diver. Van Diver is in the end zone. They strike quickly following a turnover. Van Diver runs it in the end zone. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And it is 9-0.
Beautiful executed play. You see the pitch right there from Walker to Van Diver, like a screen pass. The Spartans had only a blue out there, and that was very easy. Well executed play, reverse by the Spartans, pulling out all tricks early.
Well, lots of times you like to hit with a quick play after a turnover because the defense is on the sideline, not quite ready. They got to find their helmets, run out on the field. Ran a double reverse for a touchdown. Cale Kernan's extra point attempt is up, and it is good. We're going to take a break. There's 8:48 to go in quarter number one as we look at the double reverse for a touchdown. Spartans lead 10-0. You're watching the EATEL Game of the Week.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
You care about your car. So do we. Donaldsonville Glass and Body has been around for over 40 years, providing unparalleled collision repairs and customer service, especially when you and your car are having the worst day ever. When you demand exceptional workmanship, call Donaldsonville Glass and Body. Free pickup for your collision repairs and get it back as good as new. It's your choice, so why not choose the best? Donaldsonville Glass and Body.
The athletic training staff of East Ascension High School would like to thank SKR Construction Corporation, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation, Pico Builder Supply for their support of the EA Sports Medicine Program. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in the first quarter. So we've had a couple of 3 and outs by both teams now in this quarter, which still has 6:01 to go in it. High snap. Kernan retreats a little bit. End over end kick.
Got a good bounce.
Can end up getting a nice roll for East Ascension as it's inside the 15. It'll be down at the 14. And now let's see what Dutchtown will do on offense as they're going to get the ball back for the 3rd time tonight. And they'll start at their own 14-yard line.
Well, they had a fumble in the first play, then they had 3 and out. But I think right now, Coach Blake Kling probably just got that offense settled down a little bit. And they're going to settle down. Let's see if they stick with the wing T. Coach Britt Wagerspack was very worried the whole week about the wing T. That because they haven't seen a lot of it.
Dutchtown's 3 possessions tonight have been their own 20, their own 20 again, and now their own 14-yard line. So it's a first down. Coleman and Bolden in the backfield. Pritchett looks to throw on first down, and he's got Coleman out of the backfield. Coleman is wrapped up almost immediately, and that is not going to get a whole lot. Spartans played that well, and that's Johnny Baker, who's got a pair of interceptions, makes the stop, what's called a gain of 2.
Yeah, Johnny Baker right there. Good job. One-on-one, a cornerback coming up right there and taking on a runner.
Baker with nice size for a cornerback in high school, 5'11", 150 pounds. As we said, he's got the 2 picks.
He's played extremely well this year for the Spartans.
Dutchtown will try to throw some to open up the defense a little bit. Coleman goes in motion. Coleman gets the handoff, and Coleman's, well, actually that ball went up the middle. I thought it was Coleman, but it went up the middle to Fytel Bolden. And Bolden is going to be brought down by Javen Johnson. That's one of the things about the wing T, all about deception. It's going to be 3rd and a short 2.
See, right, he gave it to the first guy in a little trap that time. To a trap, you got to stay home with a wing T.
Bolden fighting for some extra yardage. Fytel averaging 8.3 yards a carry. Very impressive average. 3rd down, a long 1. 4:30 to go, first quarter. And it will be a first down before the ball carrier is going to be pushed back. Fytel Bolden. He didn't need much and he didn't get much, but he got enough for the initial first down for Dutchtown in our ball game.
Most important thing is that he did get the first down. You're going to see with the wing T, the offensive line splits are not very, very wide. It's all about execution.
Big crowd here tonight, as you would expect. These 2 parish rivals meeting up here at Spartan Stadium. 1st and 10 from the 30. Ball on the ground again. Spartans are all over it. 2nd turnover of the quarter. Give the defensive line credit because they blew that play up.
had a little penetration that time, as you're going to see right here. Right there, a little collision right there. The guard's pulling a little bit too deep right there, and results runs to the quarterback and the turnover. Very unusual to see Dutchtown turn the football over like that.
Javen Johnson, defensive lineman, created havoc for East Ascension on that play. And I believe what they did is they just actually pushed the play further back than what Dutchtown wanted. Spartans, let's see if they can capitalize again. Irvin to the end zone, jump ball, and it is incomplete, trying to hit the tall wide receiver, Cade Wagaspack, who had one-on-one coverage. It'll be incomplete. DeAnthony James had the coverage for Dutchtown.
Okay, that was great coverage by DeAnthony James. He did one heck of a job right there.
Spartans
great
trying
position
to capitalize. They had it at the 18, scored on a one-play drive. They now have it at the 23.
I'm kind of surprised at
go
the first down,
backs.
Lyle. They've been running the ball real well. I thought they were running on that first down.
Walker and Bates will flank Urban.
Comes the blitz.
This is Bates. Walker throws a good block. Bates is inside the 10-yard line. Spartans are going to get first down and goal to go, and I'll say this early on. Bates and Walker are running extremely hard in this ball game tonight.
And they're running hard. They get good blocking too. But when you send somebody, you send people, and they pick them up. You know, it makes it look easier than what it is. But right now, East Ascension controlling the line of scrimmage, and Bates and Walker are running, as you said.
16-yard run for Josh Bates, following a block by his running back mate. First down and goal to go from the 7. Urban still has it. Urban's going to run. Urban is at the 5. He dives. They're going to spot him down inside the 1. It'll be second down and goal to go. The junior quarterback kept it and picks up good yardage.
Watch the fake right here. Watch this fake right here. Rolls out. I don't think he wanted to throw it all. It was always a run all the way right there. And Urban gets down to about the 1-yard line, maybe the 6-inch line.
Javid Ben wrapped him up. Did not allow him in the end zone.
Again, they got the direct snap there on about the 6-inch line. Dangerous.
Bates wants to go wide, now tries to cut it up, but he just did not have the speed. Eric Reed, make that Justin Reed, Eric's brother, one of the tacklers. It's going to be third down now as that play lost yardage.
Good job right there, forcing it back, and there comes Reed to make the tackle with a lot of help from his friends. Good defense.
Michael Tata also helped out, and that time it was the speed. That time the speed of the Dutchtown defense led by Justin Reed, and with 2:46 to go, we got a timeout in our first quarter. Let's take a break. Spartans are on top.
Piku Builder Supply, your one-stop lumberyard, provides an extensive selection of quality building supplies for your new construction and remodeling. We offer computer-aided estimating of your building and remodeling plans, as well as blueprint copies. From humble beginnings to becoming the industry leader in Gonzales and beyond, Piku proudly supports our local community because we believe in giving back to those who have had a hand in our success. Let the experts at Piku Builder Supply help you with your new project today.
You care about your car. So do we. Donaldsonville Glass and Body has been around for over 40 years, providing unparalleled collision repairs and customer service, especially when you and your car are having the worst day ever. When you demand exceptional workmanship, call Donaldsonville Glass and Body. Free pickup for your collision repairs and get it back as good as new. It's your choice, so why not choose the best? Donaldsonville Glass and Body.
The athletic training staff of Dutchtown High School would like to thank Peak Performance Physical Therapy, Hollis Orthodontics, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation for their support of the Dutchtown High Sports Medicine Program. Third and goal at the 3. Big play for both teams in this first quarter. Urban designed to keep it all the way. Can he get to the corner? No! Nice defensive play by Dutchtown.
What a play.
They put a hat on Urban when it looked like he was going to have enough room to slip into the end zone. And the Spartans have a decision to make.
Somebody comes up right here and really Reed really put a hit on him there. What a play.
Boy, Justin Reed finished off Urban and did not allow him in the end zone.
What a play by that
Here
young
we go.
man.
Goal, fourth down, goal to go. Spartans are going to go for it.
Got to.
big spot in this ball game as we approach 2 minutes left in the quarter. Spartans trying to take advantage of the second turnover by Dutchtown in the quarter. Here is Walker. He's in the end zone. Spartans score, and they now lead 16-0.
Okay, that was the determined run that time by Walker. But when he turned it up inside, he put his head down, found a little crease there, and got in for the touchdown. You see it right here. Good block right there by number 40, Joshua Bates.
Spartans didn't want to take the sure three. They wanted to go for it all. K.O. Kernan in to attempt the extra point. And this a bit of a shocker here at Spartan Stadium developing in our first quarter. And Dutchtown, I believe, is jumping off sides a moment ago. Boy, what a nice play
encroachment
by Justin Reed to prevent Urban from getting in the end zone.
That's what you call a big-time defensive play by a great athlete. I'm going to tell you, he came out of nowhere and really stuffed Urban.
Half the distance to the goal. Spartans kept chasing extra points last week. So far, Kernan with a field goal and 1-for-1 in point afters. And they're going to fake it. This is Josh Walker, but there is a flag as they're going to call a penalty against East Ascension. Well, let's see. Oh, now they can now they're going to wave it off and say the try for two is good. We get a chance. Let's look at a replay before we go to break.
I'll tell you what.
As the handoff went to Josh Walker.
That was well executed right there.
And a nice job by the official to realize that that is a legal play apparently, and he waved it off. Anyway, as it is, there is 1:59 to go in our first quarter. Let's take a break. Spartans are on top. Well, let's take a look at the replay.
There it is right there. No trickery here. It's not even Halloween.
So we'll take a break. 18-0 Spartans lead with 1:59 left in the first.
Well, I've had back pain now and then, but it got so bad I couldn't even bend over. I didn't want to resort to pain pills, so I chose Peak, hoping they could relieve the pain. They got me active again. I even lost weight. I believe in better. I chose Peak.
Choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
Exercising is my life, so when I had to stop because of my foot and ankle pain, I was absolutely devastated. I chose Peak and they taught me how to relieve the pain. They really do bring out the athlete in everyone. Choose Peak.
Choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
They're going to now say that apparently the flag was in effect, so
don't see this very often.
Take the 2 points off the scoreboard. And they're going to try the extra point again, and I would think that the Spartans will kick it this time with K.O. Kernan. We're going to take a look after this extra point at what's left on the schedule for our 3 Ascension Parish schools, as this is week 8 of the high school football season. Now Coach Paul Bourgeois is going to call him back over.
That's what it shows.
But this is the thing, though. If they're going to say that his knee was down, okay,
I'm listening.
The play's over.
Right.
You don't retry. The play's over. Your knee is down. It's just like if you're running wide open for a touchdown and you slip and fall.
But on the replay, did he get his knee was down when the ball wasn't snapped yet? Did when the ball got there? Yeah.
So, based on what we're trying to piece together, Spartans may be catching a break. See, the right knee is clearly on the ground. There's the snap. What looks like Kernan is going in motion, or actually that's starting to kick it, but then he went the other way. I think the Spartans catch a break here. Snap back, ball spotted down, kick is up, and it is good. And we got a 17-0 lead for East Ascension now with 1:59 to go in our first quarter, as it has been all East Ascension so far in this quarter.
From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
The athletic training staff of East Ascension High School would like to thank SKR Construction Corporation, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation, Pico Builder Supply for their support of the EA Sports Medicine Program. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in the second quarter. Let's see how the Spartans play this down at the 10-yard line. It's 3rd down and 5. You see the splits in the offensive line. Irvin still has it. Irvin throws, and it is almost intercepted.
Got away with one error.
They threw a jump ball down to Cade Wagasback. Javed Ben had the coverage, and now it's going to be 4th down, and Cale Kernan is coming in.
See, no blocking right there at all. No blocking whatsoever as number 23, Anthony James, came on a blitz. Irvin got out of that very, very lucky it wasn't picked off.
Far and away the worst decision Kyron Irvin has made so far tonight.
It was that. He was under pressure. He had no chance.
Going to spot it down at the 17. Cale Kernan looking for his second field goal of the night. Snap is good. The kick is up, and it never had a chance. Boy, that ball had a slice in it all the way long. And with 8:03 to go in the first half, Spartans are on top 17-0. Jared Sparks is now in at quarterback, and he throws an interception. Sparks' pass is picked off. Marshawn Melançon's got it returned inside the 10-yard line. That is the 3rd first-half turnover by Dutchtown, as Jared Sparks' first play from scrimmage is a pick.
I tell you what, you watch the Sid right there. He picks it off, cuts back to the outside. He's going to pick up a few blockers. And right there, he's going to get it almost down into the end zone. Marshawn Melançon.
Only the 21st pass of the year. 4 interceptions now for Marshawn Melançon, but for
he's
Jared
played well
Sparks,
all year, Marshawn.
That's his second interception that he's thrown this year. Tough spot to put that young man in, and again, no field position at all to speak of tonight.
None whatsoever.
And the Spartans are going to get the football. It's going to be at the 6-yard line as
3rd turnover of the game for Dutchtown.
Melançon on a nice return, but not sure where Jared Sparks was throwing that football.
Threw it to the wrong color jersey.
He threw it into a lot of traffic. Walker to the left, Bates to the right of Irvin. 1st and goal. This is Walker. Walker dives, touchdown from 6 yards out. And I think it's safe to say the Spartans had their biggest lead against Dutchtown since at least 2006.
I tell you, I'm looking at the crowd. The crowd on both sides in shock. East Ascension's crowd is in shock because they're ahead 23-0. Dutchtown crowd is in shock because they can't believe what they're seeing. I can't believe what we're seeing either. But just total domination. But the turnovers have just killed Dutchtown early in this ball game.
1st down. This is the 2nd time the Spartans have taken a turnover and scored on the first play. Kernan has been busy tonight. This extra point attempt is up and good. 7:45 left in our first half. The new score, it is East Ascension 24, Dutchtown nothing. You're watching Ascension Parish football on the EATEL Game of the Week. The athletic training staff of Dutchtown High School would like to thank Peak Performance Physical Therapy, Hollis Orthodontics, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation, for their support of the Dutchtown High Sports Medicine Program.
From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
The athletic training staff of East Ascension High School would like to thank SKR Construction Corporation, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation, Pico Builder Supply for their support of the EA Sports Medicine Program. So kickoff coming up. And it's going to go in the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown. Touchback, and Dutchtown will get it at their 20.
Now the big thing after that last play, Malik Diver came off the field for East Ascension. They were checking his soldiers, a big crowd around him. And when they were holding, it looked like they were looking at the top of the shoulder, maybe the clavicle. They're surrounding him right now with the trainers and the doctors. That would be a huge loss. But the big thing right now is Dutchtown, can they get reasonable field position? They haven't had good field position all night long. Fritchie
so first and 10, Brand Fritchie back in at quarterback. Tripped up at the line of scrimmage. That is Kawan Coleman. It's going to be maybe a gain of 1, second down coming up.
The thing that East Ascension is doing on this wing too, they're putting everybody up in the box. Now, they have nobody to cover. I'm surprised right now. Dutchtown had to come out with a waggle pass, some kind of bootleg action and crossing routes, try to get the fullback in a flat to loosen up that defense a little bit.
So second down and 9. Dutchtown has not been past their 30-yard line in this first half. Fritchie handoff, Itel Bolden. Bolden with one of the nicest runs, if not the best run of the night for Dutchtown. He'll get it out to about the 27, where it's going to now bring up third down and 3. We're inside 7 minutes to go in a first half that has been completely dominated by East Ascension.
That time they ran to the split end, what I call the cross block, or the lead play. People call it a lead play in the wing team. We called it a cross block. But picked up a nice run by Bolden that time. The leading rusher coming to the game by the Griffins. And the Griffins have plenty of time to get some points on the board.
Donovan Julian made that tackle for East Ascension. Had been in many third and short situations. Fritchie still has it. Fritchie has a reception. That's Bolden, and it's going to be a first down. So Dutchtown will get the first down out to the 33-yard line.
Waggle pay, well, a little waggle action that time, a little bootleg action, a waggle sliding the fullback out in the flat. You can see it right there. Comes that way, the fullback breaks wide open in the flat. Ran his regular trap route, but he swings out in the flat.
Johnny Baker came up from the secondary to make the tackle, but not before it is a first down.
Could be only the second first down of this half.
Fritchie under center.
Buck sweep.
Coleman following some blocking, and Dutchtown starting to get a little bit of penetration. Jamie Sampson makes the tackle, and it's going to be close to a 5, maybe a 6-yard gain.
You know, we haven't had a chance to really see a lot of their offense from the wing teams because they fumbled a couple times, had a pass picked off. So right now it looks like, you know, they got a few things smoothed out because they're keeping the ball.
Coleman ran behind the blocking of Malik McWilliams that time.
Sweep again.
Coleman again. Coleman sees something, cuts upfield, and Kawan has got a first down out to the 48-yard line, and easily Dutchtown's best drive of the half with 5:36 to go before halftime.
Coming off the ball that time, great block, and you see it right there. They pull that guard on that sweep, the buck sweep, and Kawan Coleman with a nice run. Kawan last year, the leading ball carrier, close to 1,000 yards. Trying to get something going before the half, the Griffins. Had a wing to the right, wing slot. Nasty
First
slot.
and 10, 2 yards shy of midfield. Fritchie airs one out downfield, throws it up for grabs. Cornelius Washington, is he inbounds? Yes, he is. And a big completion to Cornelius Washington, who catches his 24th pass of the year.
I tell you, great job right here by Fritchie. 2 receivers in the same place. You don't normally see that. But hey, Washington made the best of it and made the catch. Good-looking drive now by the
Put it up in
Griffins.
the air.
Trying to answer.
Clock not a factor. Still a little over 5 minutes to go in our first half. Spartan lead is 24-0. Dutchtown leading for their first points of the half. As this will be Coleman, and Coleman is absolutely hit hard by Donovan Julian. And Julian stepped up from middle linebacker, and that got the crowd oohing and aahing on the home side.
I tell you what, he was trying to run that sweep. A lot of times on that sweep, you want him to cut back against the grain. He cut back against the grain that time, but it cut right to Donovan Julian, who leads the Spartan in tackles with 72. That's number 73, and that was a hit.
Second down now and 10. Dutchtown has hit one big pass play on this drive. A couple of runs by Coleman, and we got whistles before the snap with 4:35 to go in the half, and I believe this is going to go against East Ascension.
Encroachment. Defense, number 99, 5-yard put, 2nd down.
They'll call that on Javen Johnson.
Ryan Keller, an offensive tackle going into the game on defense for the Spartans.
So 2nd down and 5. This deepest penetration of the half for Dutchtown.
Best drive of the night. Good looking drive. 2 tight ends, wing T.
Dutchtown is stuck.
Unbalanced. Spartans offside again.
Javen Johnson's going to run back in the ball game now, and Dutchtown just got their easiest first down up.
Defense, 5-yard penalty. Results in a first down.
Going to move the ball down now near the 17-yard line.
Dutchtown with an unbalanced line left. The Spartans are going to have to slide somebody over.
First down. First man through. Boy, look at that surge by Fytel Bolden. And Bolden is down near the 6-yard line on a nice run of over 10 yards on first down. And
well,
the momentum starting to really shift.
The Spartans are they're going to have to make some adjustment. Unbalanced line. They had an unbalanced line to the left. They outnumbered the Spartans at that time. They got to move some people over.
Boy, Dutchtown did a good job that time.
There it is again, unbalanced left. That's where they're going to go.
Their offensive lineman will wall the wall. Hand off to Bolden. He's inside the 5. Bolden is down near the 1. And that first and goal run is going to get him right knocking on the door at about the 1. It'll be 2nd down. Clock runs, 3:40 left in the half.
And that's the thing about the wing T. You go unbalanced, you can do a lot of different stuff.
Put it down at the 2-yard line. Dutchtown with a much-needed score 2 yards away. This is their only drive of this first half. Here is Coleman.
Could be in.
Or Bolden it is, and he's in, and that is a touchdown. Fytel picks up his 6th rushing touchdown of the year, and the Griffins are on the board.
That was a very good-looking drive by the Griffins. They needed the drive that size in the worst way possible, and they did. The big pass helped. But they controlled the line of scrimmage and ran the ball pretty well. You see it right there, Bolden in for the touchdown.
Bolden did a nice job, saw a little bit of a crease, made himself skinny, got it into the end zone. Justin Reed's extra point attempt is up, and it is good. And with 3:19 to go in our first half, Dutchtown goes 80 yards for their first score of the night. It comes on a 2-yard run by Fytel Bolden, and it's now a 24-7 ball game.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network, where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character, and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
Their reputation and their regular success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
Due to time constraints, we move ahead in the second quarter. 1:53 to go in our first half. Kernan hits it low, but it takes a big roll. Going to be picked up around the 7-yard line. This young man is electrifying Eric Washington. And Washington is going to be run out of bounds around the 30-yard line. But that's going to give them decent field position.
Yes, it is.
And there is 1:39 left in our first half.
A lot of time left. A lot of time left.
So this drive for Dutchtown starts at their 30 on that return by Eric Washington.
Might see him go to their spread set here. They are.
So Fritchie at quarterback still. Steps up, throws, incomplete.
Tell you what,
he
has
threw
some
a
zip.
dot to Avery York. York couldn't hang on. It'll be second down.
I tell you one thing, Fritchie has some zip on that when you see the crowd over on the Dutchtown side. Fritchie really has some zip. Threw it right by York.
All the seats across the way are taken.
Boom.
Dutchtown band is here. Student body is here, as well as their fans. Second down and 10 at the 30. Coleman will line up to the right of Fritchie in this formation. Fritchie throws on the run, got a receiver. It's going to be a first down and add 15 more. And just like that, Dutchtown is going to be at the 35 in Spartan territory with 1:25 left in the half.
That was a great job by Fritchie right there. Super job seeing that receiver. Great catch. Also, looked like they had a face mask that wasn't called.
It was called. Avery York made the grab. The penalty is going to be a face mask against
personal foul. Face mask. Number 9 defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
So
it's going to put it down now at the 35-yard line. And just like that, the Griffins have gone from their 30 to the East Ascension 35 in only a couple of plays.
And a trip set to the left, the Griffins.
Fritchie stands back, throws. This is York. York's got a first down. He's inside the 25. He's at the 24. You got to give Dutchtown credit. They have put one touchdown drive together late in this half, and they're driving again.
I tell you, York right there was the leading receiver. I mean, 306 second leading receiver with over 300 yards coming in. So Fritchie has thrown the ball well in this drive. They got the Spartan spread out.
24-yard line, Spartan territory. Fritchie steps up, throws, and it's incomplete. Looked like he was throwing it inside the 5-yard line to Jonathan Hodo.
I tell you what,
Avery York was also in the area. It's now 1:08 left in the half.
I tell you one thing, Lau, he had a guy running the seam route that was wide open that he didn't see. When he sprinted out to that left, there's a guy running the seam by himself.
At East Ascension 24, it is second down and 10.
At double wides this time.
Spartans rush 4. Man open over the middle. It's caught. And it's going to be a first down. Ball's going to be just outside the 10. Move the sticks, first down.
I tell you what, this is the goodest I've seen Fritchie throw in a long while. He just stood in that pocket that damn, and at that time stood up just like a man waiting for a receiver to break open and threw a perfect strike. He's on.
Fumbled snap, rushes on, and they sack him. He threw it away, but they're going to rule him down before he could get rid of it.
Right.
And that is going to be a costly mistake for Dutchtown, as they're going to have to burn a timeout.
Tell you what, you see it right there. And he was down before he threw a good call.
Actually, he didn't throw it. I thought he tried to just sling it out there, but he held on to it. Timeout with 48 seconds left. And boy, that is a huge loss.
Yep.
As that's going to bring up now second down and
You know,
They got to get it all the way down to the 3-yard line.
You know, it's amazing to see high school teams that go to that spread offense and they drive up and down the field consistently, never get bad snaps out. They get toward the goal line, it happens where you're going to get that bad snap.
That's going to end up being about a 10-yard loss.
Yep.
Other than this last play, Dutchtown has been very impressive on their last 2 drives.
And this is a big series right here. If EA holds, they take a huge advantage going into the half. Dutchtown scores, it goes the other way to Dutchtown because they'll be getting the ball and come out in the third quarter.
2nd down and 20 from the Spartan 23. Fake it to Coleman.
Got a guy.
Throw it to the end zone and run out of room as that ball was thrown out of the field of play, trying to hit Cornelius Washington down in the corner of the end zone by Landry's Pharmacy. And it is now going to bring up 3rd down. Well, I think what you got here, if Dutchtown scores, you got, even though it's a 10-point game, you almost got a brand new ball game.
It is, no doubt.
When a few minutes ago it was a 24-0 ball game.
I agree with you. They score right here. This ball game is a toss-up. Good defensive coverage that time by the cornerback of East Ascension to force that runner out of bounds.
Let's see if Dutchtown tries to get half of it here. 3rd down. Play action. Fritchie, end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked off, second one of the night, and this is Johnny Baker. Baker has intercepted a couple of them. Brought down inside the 5-yard line, and a pass that Brant Fritchie would love to have back is picked off by Johnny Baker. He's got 3 now on the year.
The ball's just thrown high right there. See Fritchie throw off that back foot. Just a high throw to double cover. He threw into the double coverage where they're trying to get it to York, and Baker picks it off for his 3rd interception. Got Haas call it right there. Play was not called. Flag. East Ascension right here should take a knee.
Well, and Dutchtown had a very impressive drive going, and a knee by Kyron Irvin. And you know that one snap that got away on that 1st down, whenever it looked like they were going to go in and score, it made it 2nd down and 20, and it really changed the dynamics of that drive. And the Spartans don't even have to snap it again.
They don't have to snap it.
And that is going to do it, and that's going to be our halftime. Well, it's week 8. It's Ascension Parish football. And in a bit of a surprise, East Ascension leads Dutchtown 24-7. When we come back, it'll be the marching band from East Ascension as you are watching the EATEL Game of the Week. The athletic training staff of Dutchtown High School would like to thank Peak Performance Physical Therapy, Hollis Orthodontics, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation for their support of the Dutchtown High Sports Medicine Program. Well, the Spartan Marching Band is down on the field, and let's go down and join them as we are entertained here at halftime by the band from East Ascension High School. Looks like they've got a special show just for us.
Piku Builder Supply, your one-stop lumberyard, provides an extensive selection of quality building supplies for your new construction and remodeling. We offer computer-aided estimating of your building and remodeling plans, as well as blueprint copies. From humble beginnings to becoming the industry leader in Gonzales and beyond, Piku proudly supports our local community because we believe in giving back to those who have had a hand in our success. Let the experts at Piku Builder Supply help you with your new project today.
You care about your car. So do we. Donaldsonville Glass and Body has been around for over 40 years, providing unparalleled collision repairs and customer service, especially when you and your car are having the worst day ever. When you demand exceptional workmanship, call Donaldsonville Glass and Body. Free pickup for your collision repairs and get it back as good as new. It's your choice, so why not choose the best? Donaldsonville Glass and Body.
And it'll be interesting to see how things play out in this third quarter. What type of offense that Dutchtown decides to go with. They opened it up a little bit as the first half unfolded. But those first 12 minutes for East Ascension were probably their best 12 minutes of football this season.
No doubt, Loud. In the first quarter, Dutchtown only had 1 first down, ended up with 9 first downs for the half. But I think we always say the third quarter is very important, but I think this third quarter here tonight, Dutchtown is going to receive. If they can take the football and drive it down the field and get a score, and we're going to be in for a very, very tight football game. So it's going to be interesting. But again, I'm going to say it, 3 turnovers in 1 quarter, hey, that puts a lot of pressure on any football team.
And let's look real quickly at those first half stats as we have a little bit of time. Spartans with 121 rushing yards. That goes up against Dutchtown only allowing 120 yards rushing per game. So you can see the Spartans have done well in that department, and Dutchtown only giving up about 240 yards a game. So East Ascension has done well offensively with the football. Time of possession is pretty much even. But you see the turnovers, that's the big number. 4 turnovers against Dutchtown.
That's it right there. And we're ready for the kickoff.
Cale Kernan is ready to kick it off. Crowd is excited. There goes the powder up in the air. Boy, what a sight across the way with Dutchtown. And we can get a shot of that across the way. They had a colorful powder explosion at kickoff. And it is going to bring up, there you see the remains of it. Boy, they had that thing coordinated beautifully. And it is going to be a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. And this has been where Dutchtown has pretty much started every drive at their own 20-yard line.
Boulding leading Dutchtown in rushing, 6 carries for 34 yards. Bates 6 carries for 47 for 48. Irvin 12 for 48 for 88. Passing, Fritchie 5 for 11 for 74. Irvin 4 for 9 for 72 yards.
Here we go with a wide open offense.
That's
right
what
now.
I figured they'd do. 5
receivers set. It's Fritchie. Short pass. Avery York's got it. York's got 15 yards. Counted off at 17. Nice completion of 17 out to the 37 on a first down. They ran the wing tee in the first half, but they're going wide open now.
Well, the wing tee was not very successful. A lot of EA to jack everybody up at the line of scrimmage. You see York catching the ball right there for 17. So you come back with something you ran all year, which is a wide open offense, and had success with it.
Bolden is going to line up in the backfield now to the left for Fritchie, who's going to throw again. Fritchie steps up. Ball tipped and incomplete.
Good job by Julian.
Nice drop by Donovan Julian, the linebacker. Got a big paw on it. They were trying to get it to Cornelius Washington over the middle of the field.
I tell you what, they've got the East Ascension. This spread right here. Good throw by Fritz, but great play right there by Julian. They got this East Ascension defense spread out right now and trying to look for those open lanes and alleys in the passing game.
Spartans have played well tonight, but they have not put a lot of pressure on Fritchie. Here is a handoff, Fytel Bolden, and Bolden is stuck immediately, and he's going to go down. Might have got about a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Donovan Julian made the hit, so that's two big plays in a row for Donovan.
Yeah, 2 big plays in a row by Donovan Julian, senior, 5'8", 207 pounds.
Marshall Melanson also helped finish up that tackle. It's going to now be 3rd down and 9. Double wides with Bolden to the left of Fritchie. Spartans are going to send a man on a blitz. Pass is short. Caleb Ricka Rickett cannot spin away for the first down, as Caleb's going to make his 10th grab of the year, but not able to get a first down, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a great job by Johnny Baker. A good throw, good catch. I watched Johnny Baker break down, make a critical tackle, preventing a first down for Dutchtown.
Nice try by Caleb that time, just not able to get away from Baker. And the 3rd punt of the night coming up for Avery York. So 1 first down and then a punt for Dutchtown. As we begin our 3rd quarter, that drive took a little less than 90 seconds to start the 3rd quarter. Long count. Kick is away. It's going to be a high kick, but coming up short.
On a roll.
It'll take a Dutchtown roll. Now bounce around at the 20-yard line, and East Ascension now going to get it at the same spot that Dutchtown has started pretty much every drive. That's a nice 37-yard punt by Avery York with no return. And the Spartans are going to start at their own 19.
Good defense by the Spartans. They gave that 1 first down real quickly. And that was a big hole by the Spartan defense right there.
I think we get an idea of what Dutchtown is going to try to do in this second half offensively.
No doubt.
First down now, Spartans, as they start just shy of their 20. Kyron Urban gives it to the big back, Joshua Bates. And Bates has got a first down run. Didn't look like he got 10 yards, but he does. And that'll be a first down run. Tackle made by DeAnthony James, the linebacker.
You know, surprisingly, the Spartans are having a lot of success going to the outside, Lau. They've run that play a number of times and picked up a lot of big yards on it.
Spartans have now run for more yards in this ball game, and Dutchtown gives up on average per game. From their 30, same play except it's Walker. Walker's going to be caught from behind and spun out of bounds by Terrence Lyman. And it is going to be a nice gain on first down.
You know, Walker and Bates really balance out each other, Lau. They both have great speed. They're both very, very strong backs. That time Walker got to the outside real quick, got a good block from his tackle to free him to pick up about 8 yards.
Dutchtown leads in the series, 7 wins to 4. This is the 12th meeting between these two schools. 2nd and 3, Irvin's going to keep it. And Kyron's going to be hit by Terrence Lyman, makes his 2nd straight stop. And he's going to be shy of a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 2 at the 39. 9:30 to go in the 3rd quarter.
East Ascension had a lot of success with that play in the first half. A good job of defense that time by Lyman. Got a little help from some of his friends, but good job of defense. Big 3rd down play right here.
Dutchtown final road game of the regular season. Spartans in their final home game of the regular season. 3rd down and 2. Plenty of time left on the play clock. Inside handoff, Cade Wagaspak. Wagaspak is going to fight for it, but Dutchtown was equal to the task, and he's going to be about a half-yard shy. Cade hadn't run the football a lot this year, but he's been successful when he did. And it is, I don't think he got enough. He might have got a favorable spot, though. Let's see.
I don't know if he got enough from right here, Lau. It looks short, okay? But I tell you, they ran a little counter that time. That play takes a long time to develop, but I think it's going to be a little short. He's had success in that play this year, though. He's made some big runs on it. But if he's short, it's going to bring up a lot of pressure. If he's a section, go for it here, though. I'd say kick it. Leading 24-7, you don't gamble.
Nice effort, because you can see when Hunter Hill and Terrence Lyman hit him, he was at the 40-yard line, able to fight forward, and
he got
obviously end up fighting enough for a first down.
I tell you what, that extra effort by Cade did it.
What a nice job by Wagaspak, because it looked like he was going to be stopped at the 40.
He was.
But a big first down.
He was stopped.
And I still think the Spartans got a favorable spot.
They may have, but what you going to do?
1st and 10 now, out at the 41-yard line. Spartans started this drive around their 20. Under 9 minutes now to go in the 3rd. Spartans lead by 17. Urban fakes Walker. Urban keeps it. Young man's got some speed and he's loose. Spins at the 40. He's at the 30, the 20. He's at the 10. It's first down and goal to go East Ascension on Kyron Irvin's best run of this ball game.
I tell you what, that was a big time run that time by Irvin. You can see him fake right there. Good blocking right up there. He turns it on, heads down the sideline, makes the missed tackle, has a little spin right there. That is big time by Karan Irvin.
Karan Irvin's got two things. He's got balance and he's got a second gear that he can go to.
He's got some speed. Good moves.
First down, goal to go Spartans. After that big first down a moment ago by Cade Wagisback. Don't forget that one. Fake the handoff. Irvin's going to keep it. He'll get nothing. Javed Ben makes the stop. It'll be second down and goal. The ball is at the 10-yard line. Right now it's a 3-possession ball game. A field goal would keep it at a 3-possession game.
Javed Ben with a big stop.
Ball right at the 10-yard line.
And the Spartans don't want here's a turnover.
Josh Walker lines up to the right of Irvin, who's kept it the last two plays. He's going to now throw. Irvin throws short, not a good throw.
Not a good
Slipping
throw.
and falling is going to be Malik Van Diver out in the flat trying to catch it. And it is going to be third and goal now at the 10.
But what happened, you see Irvin's going to roll out to his right here, but he throws right there against his body. He's got to turn that shoulder more around. That's why the ball went down into the ground. He was throwing
James
parallel to the line of scrimmage. He's got to get it up there.
coming up with the coverage. Spartans double wides. Third and goal at the 10. Offense looks to the sideline for the play. Irvin is going to run all the way. Irvin is at the 5. He spins, and look at that young man go. He's in the end zone for a touchdown.
What a play.
Boy, that was a Kyron Irvin drive there. He picked up over 60 yards.
Watch this right here.
Drive.
All the way a quarterback draw. Watch him hit, spin, go, use his strength, 190 pounds to get in the end zone. That drive, as you said, all Karan Irvin.
Well, we saw a lot of that last week with Charles Brooks from Woodlawn.
Yeah.
Spartans not able to bring him down on those first and second hits. 81-yard drive for the Spartans.
Look how strong that young man is right there, 190-pound quarterback. You take those all the time.
Well, Irvin's got good feet. Extra point attempt by Cale Kernan coming up. Kick is up, and it is no good. And with 7:58 to go into the third, it's 30-7. The Spartans are on top. You're watching the EATEL Game of the Week.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network, where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character, and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
The reputation and their record of success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
Dutchtown on their first drive of the third quarter picks up a first down, had to punt it away. East Ascension goes 81 yards in 8 plays on their first possession of this third quarter, and the Spartans now lead by 23. One of the few kickoff returns tonight for Dutchtown. This is going to be Kawan Coleman. He'll go down at the 29, and there will be some of the best field position that Dutchtown has had tonight, as they're going to start at their 29.
I'm sure they're going to stay in their spread look because they've had success, much more success in that spread look than they've had with the wing T. The time is really getting critical for Dutchtown right now, down 37, 7:52. They got to make something happen quick.
Only once this year, Dutchtown has fallen behind.
They're going back
like
to the wing T.
First and 10, Griffins at the 29.
No bootleg
Fake
action.
it to Coleman. Fritchie's going to keep it. Fritchie gets it out to about the 35-yard line, so a gain of about 5. It'll be second down.
Good coverage by the Spartan secondary. That play like that, Fritz has got to stretch him more to the outside. Pulled up.
I think right now also a little bit of a Dutchtown trying to figure out just what'll work. Looked like they might have had something going when they had the spread offense out there.
Spreads look good tonight.
Hodo splits out wide to the far side. This will be a wing T formation on second down. York's in motion. Fritchie to throw.
Good throw.
And he's got Hodo. And Jonathan is out around midfield. Jonathan catches his 4th catch of the year. Johnny Baker made the tackle.
See, good throw by Fisher right there. Hodo wide open right there. Good pitch, good catch.
So the ball is at midfield. Inside 7 minutes left in the quarter. Four-possession ball game. Well, actually a 3-possession. As this is going to be Coleman into EA territory.
Nothing fancy, it's a little sweep.
Tackle made by Joshua Dennis.
Joshua Dennis having a good year at linebacker at this point. He's 6 foot, 190 pounds, only a junior. Had 36 tackles coming to the ball game.
Second down and long.
Counter.
Avery York, inside handoff. Doesn't get much. I'll give the Spartans credit tonight. They hadn't had a lot of time to put the wing T defense in, but they have done a pretty good job of playing assignment football. They've kept their assignments, and they really have not allowed much running room at all.
Right, they really haven't gone with the fakes, Lyle. You know, that play right there is a tough play to stop. And they've done it, that front of the Spartans has really played extremely well.
Third down and a long 5. Fritchie straight back to throw, about a 3-step drop, and he just sails that one.
Well, nobody was open anyway.
He ripped it out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. And now a decision to be made. Do you punt it away or do you go for it? It looks like Fritchie's going to go get a play, and they're going to go for it at the Spartan 46.
Yeah, I think they have to. I think it's a very wise move by Coach Benny saying he needs points. He can't afford to give EA the ball back the way they've been moving it. Well, I think it's very wise.
This ball game very important to both teams for obvious reasons, not to mention power ratings. Down to the final 3 games of the season. Fritchie to try to throw for it on 4th down. He goes for it all. There's going to be a flag for pass interference. Nice route run by Cornelius Washington. Spartans bid on that first fake, and it'll be pass interference. It had already occurred before we were able to see the receiver. So the 4th down gamble, it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense, number 8. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
So a break for Dutchtown. It comes with 5:33 to go in the 3rd.
It needed something to go their way. Finally got something to go their way.
Dutchtown's going to get the ball now at the Spartan 31.
Little double wing, first time they showed this tonight.
York in motion. York gets the handoff. And Avery York, who was used mostly as a wide receiver prior to last week when they put the wing T in for the Catholic High game, but now starting to get some carries.
I tell you what, he's a good running back, and this offense fits him real well. You don't have to be a big back to run in the wing T, and he showed it tonight. That's the first time they got in that double wing.
Avery's only had 6 carries coming into the ball game. He's had
a double wing
few
again
here tonight. Second down now and 5. That handoff went right up the middle to Fytel Bolden.
That's a little fullback trap.
And Bolden is going to be just shy of a 1st down. Marshawn Melanson made the tackle. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. And the big play right now in this drive was that 3rd down catch and run by Cade Wagaspak that got the 1st down. That kept a Spartan drive alive. Kyron Urban did the rest after that. 3rd down and 1.
Quarterback sneak.
Sneak it all the way by Fritchie, and he has enough of a surge to pick up the first down. That'll move the Sticks down at the 18-yard line. He is taking up some time on this clock.
That's I was just going to say that. Yeah, the time is running.
But a very patient drive underway.
Good-looking drive. Come back with the wing tee, and they're driving it pretty well. They do a lot of double wing stuff right now, though.
Here's York again. They've run this play a few times on this drive.
Right.
Nice first down run. If you notice, Dutchtown is finally starting to get positive yards on first down. It seemed like that whole first half they were second down and long.
No doubt.
But they've been able to flip that a little bit around in this quarter.
And with that double wing, they're giving EA a little bit trouble right now.
Their only score of the ball game came in the second quarter.
Go back to the basic wing left.
Second down and about 3. This is Bolden. Boy, Bolden made the most out of nothing because he was hit immediately. I don't think he's got a first down, but he's going to be close. It's going to bring up third down.
The Fetell Bolden is only 5'8", but he's 180 pounds, very strong. If they had any surprise at Dutchtown this year, it was the play of Mr. Bolden. He's really had a great year.
Vitell, a junior. They just stick it in his belly. He's got a first down. It's
Keeps
first down and goal to go, as we're going to go under 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. It's at the 5.
I don't think we'll see anything fancy right here. Double wing again. Might see that sweep to York. There it is.
York down at about the 2-yard line. It'll be second down and goal to go. Spartans have found something. I'll make that Dutchtown has found something there because they're getting positive yardage on each carry by York.
Yeah.
Spartan defense now with their hands on their hips, maybe tiring a little bit on this drive.
Been a long drive, but a good drive.
Inside handoff. This is York. And York is down at the 1, maybe just got inside. It's going to bring up third down. And more time's going to run off the clock.
Tell you what, that's kind of a risky play to run a little counter inside like that on the goal line. But it worked.
So third and goal at the 1.
Double wing again. No, it's regular wing now. There it is.
And nice second effort and a touchdown. Vitell Bolden in the end zone for his second score of the night. And Dutchtown scores from a yard out.
Good move by Bolden that time. He was stopped the line of scrimmage, moved out to the left. Now, if you coach Sayer right now, you might have to try an onside kick.
Well, down by 23.
Yeah,
it looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Right now you got a 17-point ball game, so if they make the conversion, Fritchie still has it. Fritchie's going to run into the end zone, and he's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got ourselves a 15-point ball game now, as it is 30-15, following an impressive drive, culminated with this 2-point run by Brant Fritchie.
That was very impressive drive by Dutchtown.
And let's take a look now at the power rankings, which are coming into tonight. East Ascension dropped a couple of spots after last week's loss to Woodlawn, but you can see the Spartans are still at number 10, which is pretty safe as far as a home playoff game. But right now, Dutchtown at 21, Santa Maria at 31. A little bit of sense of urgency right now for Santa Maria, to say the least.
Yes.
At number 31, but Dutchtown's going to have to pick up some wins, but they do have a favorable schedule, I think, because they're going to be at home after tonight.
Yes, I agree there. Last night, C. Bird was taken all the way by Parkway. Bird able to pull that game out last night. Bird's one of the top teams in the state of Louisiana. But East Ascension with the win tonight would be in very good shape in the power ratings.
Spartan's job is going to get tough after tonight because they're going to have to go to Santa Maria, and then they're going to have to go play Catholic High.
Yeah, close out with Catholic.
The last 2 weeks, so 1:59 to go in the third. Dutchtown has brought this back to a 2-possession ball game now.
Spartans expecting an onside kick.
I would really be surprised.
They don't have the hands team, but they're bringing everybody up. I think they're going to kick it deep now.
But an impressive drive a moment ago by Dutchtown. Justin Reed's going to kick it off. This is going to be returnable. Well, I say it is. Look at this. Dutchtown has got the football.
They got the football.
How about that? Vitel Bolden, who just scored a touchdown, recovers the kick, and they didn't even have to onside kick it. How about that? Griffin fans are up on their feet across the way.
Watch this right here. The ball is going to hit him right in the shoulder pass where they lose control of it. Bounces right into Bolden's hand, and the Griffins are back in this football game quickly.
Josh Walker looked like he misread it. Handoff on first down right up the middle as Dutchtown's going to run for about 4 yards, and it's going to be second down and goal to go. And the Griffins are a yard away from making this a one-possession ball game on that carry by Kawan Coleman.
Hey, Josh Walker, that ball hit him kind of high up on the shoulder pass, and he lost control of it. Ball game has turned around quickly.
Second down, goal to go from the 1. Coleman.
Didn't get in.
Spun around, and they say he's in. That's a touchdown. Nice determined effort by Kawan Coleman. And Coleman scores his 6th touchdown of the year, but more importantly, makes this a one-possession ball game.
See Kawan right there, good block, gets hit pretty hard right there. The official says cross the line for the touchdown.
And just like that, in a span of a couple of seconds, Dutchtown has gone from being down 23 points. This could be a one-possession ball game, and there it is. It is 30-22. We got a one-possession ball game with 13 minutes and 20 seconds to go here at Spartan Stadium, as the Dutchtown Griffins still have plenty of life left in them, and we got basically a brand new ball game.
I tell you what, you see the change momentum has occurred very, very quickly here in this ball game. All the energy and action is across the field on the Dutchtown side. Right now, East Ascension will get the football back, and they are going to need a drive.
Well, Dutchtown has been able to this point now, overcome 4 turnovers. I say overcome, they made it a one-possession ball game.
They did.
East Ascension has only had it on offense once in this quarter, and that was a very impressive drive by the Spartans as they went the length of the field. Actually, they went 70 yards. Mostly Kyron Irvin on the ground.
And you realize about a minute or two ago, East Ascension led 30-7. Now it's 30-22. How quickly things can change.
You can just see, looking across the way, the Dutchtown crowd, student body, the players, the sidelines. You can just see a new
life. They got life.
They're jumping up and down. They were down for the count for a long time in this ball game, almost since the beginning, but not no more. Here's the kickoff by Reed. Had he kicked it in the end zone a moment ago, it would have been a touchback. But as it was a perfect kick for Dutchtown because it came down inside the 5.
And East Ascension offense has been pretty strong tonight, but right now they're going to have to really take it to Dutchtown.
See what the Spartans elect to do with it now is they're going to start at their own 20-yard line with a first down.
They should run the footballs. They've had success, but right now, everything has turned toward Dutchtown, deservedly so, because they've made a great comeback.
Dutchtown put a good drive together.
Very good
best
drive.
of the night. Then they got a turnover. It capitalized in 2 plays. Both teams have taken advantage of turnovers. Urban is going to keep it.
Not this
Ain't
time.
nowhere else to go. He is brought down. He's going to lose 2. Tony Durr came up, made the hit on him. And also Michael Tata, who was shaken up a little bit earlier. And it is going to bring up second down now and about 19.
What a play by Connie Durr. Connie Durr is a good football player. Seen him for 3 years. He can play.
We're inside a minute to go now in our third quarter. Right up the middle, boy. That defense now,
is
they're
fired
feeling
up.
it. They want to get the ball back to their offense. It's going to be third down now and 10. Tyrance Lyman made the tackle.
You can see the difference right here. Plus, if EA doesn't make it, Dutchtown will come up with great field position.
15 seconds left, 3rd down and 9.
You talk about
Spartans don't have to get a snap away. The play clock can run out. They can let the clock go.
They're going to.
And I believe that that's what they're going to do. And what an exciting 12 minutes we have got coming up. On to the 4th quarter we go, because after 3, this parish matchup's got East Ascension leading Dutchtown 30-22. We got a ball game right here on the EATEL Game of the Week.
Piku Builder Supply, your one-stop lumberyard, provides an extensive selection of quality building supplies for your new construction and remodeling. We offer computer-aided estimating of your building and remodeling plans, as well as blueprint copies. From humble beginnings to becoming the industry leader in Gonzales and beyond, Piku proudly supports our local community because we believe in giving back to those who have had a hand in our success. Let the experts at Piku Builder Supply help you with your new project today.
You care about your car. So do we. Donaldsonville Glass and Body has been around for over 40 years, providing unparalleled collision repairs and customer service, especially when you and your car are having the worst day ever. When you demand exceptional workmanship, call Donaldsonville Glass and Body. Free pickup for your collision repairs and get it back as good as new. It's your choice, so why not choose the best? Donaldsonville Glass and Body.
Well, the last couple of years these teams have played. Spartans missed a field goal last year to give Dutchtown a 7-6 win. 2 years ago, Dutchtown won 20-14 when the Spartans failed to score inside the 5-yard line. 4th quarter will start on a 3rd and 9 for East Ascension. Halfback pass, well covered defensively and incomplete. Boy, Dutchtown had that smelled out. They tried to get it to Van Diver, but Coney Durr would have none of it, and the Spartans are going to have to go 3 and out.
That was great defense that time by the Dutchtown Griffins. Lyle at the end of 3 quarters. You know, for Dutchtown, 92 yards rushing, 203 for the Spartans rushing. Passing the Griffins, 113, Spartans 72. Total offense, 205 yards for the Griffins, 275 for the Spartans. Rushing for the Griffins, Bowling 12 carries for 47 yards. For EA's Karan Irvin with 17 carries for 98 yards. Irvin 4 for 10 for 72. Fritchie 8 for 16 for 111.
Kick away. Dutchtown's going to get great field position following this punt return by Kawan Coleman. He is inside the 30, down at the 25, and they are some excited across the way.
Should be. Because
all of a sudden they're 25 yards away and a 2-point conversion from tying this ball game up after trailing by 23 not that long ago.
Not a very long kick, but watch the run right here. Sees a little crease, Coleman. Right there, great run, and the Griffins are in a zone, I would say, right now.
Dutchtown's best field position to start, actually their second best field position. The last one when they recovered the fumble back at the 5-yard line. They're now at the 25 Spartan territory. Spartans bust that up. East Ascension came up with a huge play.
I think it was a...
And that play gets busted up by Justin Sims.
I don't know if it was a broken play or not. Let's watch the replay right there. I think so. It's definitely a broken play. The ball carrier was supposed to get the ball.
And Fritchie, considering the circumstances, did a good job.
I think he did a great job to keep the ball, I guarantee
instead of trying to make something happen when there was obviously nothing there.
Now there's a double wing with Abraham.
Loss. Here
a lot
we
of
go
success
on a second down and 14.
No trap.
This is Bolden up the middle. Bolden inside the 20-yard line, still fighting. And boy, this is a different running attack for Dutchtown. They are running with a purpose as we're inside of 11 minutes to play.
That's why you keep running a little bit of trap inside off of the wing tee. That sets up everything. But Bolden that time, Lyle, I tell you, he carried 5 or 6 guys to about 5 yards.
Vitel's got a couple of touchdowns tonight, also a rushing touchdown for Kawan Coleman. All 3 scores for the Griffins have been on the ground.
A little power I formation right here.
Got the heavy backfield on second down, make it 3rd down and 2. Coleman bounces outside. Kawan is in the end zone. We are a 2-point conversion away from tying this ball game up.
I tell you, that was just a great move by Kawan Coleman. They got the power out that time. He saw that was nothing off tackle. He broke it to the outside and went it to the end zone just about untouched. What a 3 minutes of football by the Dutchtown Griffins.
Kawan able to bounce it outside. He's now got a pair of rushing scores along with his teammate Fytel Bolden. And once he bounced it outside, he just raced to the pylon.
They're going to go for 2 right here.
And here's for the tie. Boy, Spartans lost in containment. Here we go. This is for the tie. Fritchie rolling, throwing. It is caught by Caleb Ricka, and we're tied. Just like that, we're tied at 30. The littlest man on the field catches the 2-point conversion.
And that was big. Now you realize about 3 minutes ago it was 30-7. Now we are tied. What a comeback by the Dutchtown Griffins, and all the momentum has quickly changed in favor of the Dutchtown Griffins.
Well, when Fritchie let that ball go, I thought he had threw it in the ground.
Yeah.
But Ricka got in the end zone, settled down, and was able to make the grab. We'll take a look at it again, ground level.
This was great. Right there. What a catch by Ricka. What a catch.
Thing about that throw was not going to be intercepted, that's for sure.
No, but that was a heck of a catch.
It was either going to be Caleb Ricka on the reception or nobody. And with 10:21 to go, a brand new ball game when not that long ago it was 30-7.
It was 30-7, about 3-4 minutes to go in the third quarter. How things have changed. The momentum has changed.
The athletic training staff of Dutchtown High School would like to thank Peak Performance Physical Therapy, Hollis Orthodontics, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation for their support of the Dutchtown High Sports Medicine Program.
From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
The athletic training staff of East Ascension High School would like to thank SKR Construction Corporation, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation, Pico Builder Supply for their support of the EA Sports Medicine Program. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in the fourth quarter. And I believe they're going to send their punting team on because from here, well, it would be a 50-yard field goal attempt. And they got Reed out here, but they've also got Avery York, so York is their punter.
They might try to draw him off sides.
So it looks like they're going to punt with 3:22 to play.
Could be a fake also.
We are tied at 30. Spartans have their punt safe defense on. And York will indeed punt it away.
That's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one.
And this is exactly what Dutchtown was hoping for. It's going to be down inside the 10.
Little pooch kick.
And the Spartans are going to be 91 yards away with 3:14 to play. So you got to credit Dutchtown, make that East Ascension's defense.
Yes.
They hadn't gotten many stops lately, but they got a big stop there following the turnover.
That was a big stop, but again, right now they're still in dangerous territory back there. With, they got a long way to go, 91 yards. You got to be careful.
So 1st and 10. Turnovers have really plagued East Ascension the last 2 weeks. Irvin's going to run. Comes to the near side. He's got some blocking. Cuts it up at the 20-yard line, and that's going to be a first down run as he's going to end up getting about 11 yards.
Big run by Irvin right there. You see right trying to go to his right, bounces back out to the left, picks up a low block right there, picks up a big first down, gives him a little bit of territory, a little bit of room to work here.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts left. The clock is now under 3 minutes. We're tied at 30. Spartans are at their 20. That's going to be a 5-yard gain right up the middle. And that's Josh Walker. It's going to be 2nd down and 5. Could we be headed to the first ever overtime between Dutchtown and East Ascension?
East Ascension finds himself almost in the same situation right now as they were last week.
2nd down, we're going to call it 4 yards at the 26. Keeper by Urban, I believe.
They got a flag.
And we're going to get a late hit. If that's a personal foul, talk about really change things, because that'll put it out around the 45-yard line. Officials are going to talk about it. There's Coach Benny Saya in the background.
Let's take
a look at this thing. Michael Tyler was giving chase all the way. Coney Durr made the tackle. And they go wave it off. Wow.
Oh.
It's going to be 3rd down now. There's 2:13 to play. Spartans need a yard on 3rd and 1. Dutchtown digs in defensively. Trying to turn the corner. This is Van Diver. Van Diver's out of bounds. Spartan screamed for a horse collar, but it will be a 1st down run.
They got a flag down. Dutchtown's walking back.
Nope.
I didn't see a flag thrown.
Yeah, I saw it thrown.
Gonna call
defense, number 9. 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
We'll take a look at that maybe. But they only marking off 5 yards.
Unintentional.
I don't believe there is an unintentional anymore.
I don't know, but that's only 5 yards.
Anyway, it's at the 39. Clock is running, 1:55 to go. It's 1st down. Urban to throw. He's got Cade Wagisback, and Wagisback only gets about 3. Chopped down at the 42-yard line.
Van Diver should have came back and got a block for Wagisback. You saw the ball was going all the way to Wagisback. He kept running his route, though. But again, good one-on-one tackle.
Coney Durr made the tackle, and this is eerily similar to last week for East Ascension. Spartans ended up with a pick 6 to lose the ball game.
Spartans not in a hurry right here.
1:20 to go.
They playing it safe.
A run.
Yep, definitely.
Not going to get much. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and now a timeout's going to be called by East Ascension. Spartans are going to be looking at a 3rd down and 5. There is 1:09 to go. And we are tied at 30-30, and this thing's got OT written all over it.
I tell you what, it's been one heck of a high school football game. East Ascension jumping out to a 30-7 lead. In a matter of about 5 minutes, Dutchtown came back and tied it. We were tied at 30, 1:09 left to go. It has been unbelievable high school football game. Changing emotions on both sides, and the fans and the players, and what more can you ask for when these two teams meet? You're getting it tonight. You're getting your money's worth.
Ball game really turned after the 2nd touchdown by Dutchtown. The fumble on the kickoff, which was recovered by Fytel Bolden of Dutchtown. And that really turned this ball game around, because it went from 23 to 15 to 8 in a hurry. As Dutchtown recovered at the 5-yard line, scored 2 plays later, and all of a sudden it was a 1-possession ball game. Then Kawan Coleman scored a touchdown. 2-point conversion was good to Caleb Ricka. And we're at 1:09 to play, tied at 30, and East Ascension looks at a 3rd and 6 at their own 44.
Little bunch formation right here for East Ascension. I don't think they'll throw it here. I think they're going to run it.
Could we be headed to overtime? Urban gonna throw. Caught. Cade Wagisback. Wagisback is down. The clock's gonna stop while they move the sticks at the 42-yard line.
It wasn't pretty, but it worked.
Wagisback.
It wasn't pretty at all, but it did work.
Kyron bought himself enough time, found a wide open Cade Wagisback, and here we go in Griffin territory, 1st down, 42. Inside handoff.
No way, Lyman.
And Dutchtown was all over that.
Terrence Lyman.
So, 48 seconds remaining. Spartans just lost about 3 yards. East Ascension's got 1 timeout left. Spartans right now just trying to get in field goal range. Urban back to throw. Kyron.
Hold on to the ball.
Decision. Fumble the football, and Dutchtown's got it.
Carried it loose.
Griffin's got it as he was stripped from behind, and now it's Dutchtown's turn with 39 seconds left.
You're going to see in this replay, Karan Urban is not protecting the football. That's the main thing you've got to do when you're running this late in the ball game at any time. You cannot let that ball get away from your body. He did. It went down on the ground.
That was the play earlier whenever Cade Wagensback caught the first down pass. Let's see what Dutchtown tries to do. They've got 3 timeouts with 39 seconds left.
I think they'll put it up in the air and try to get in a spot to where Justin Reed can have a shot at a field goal.
So the Griffins have the ball.
Some confusion getting people in the game right now. There we go, they're missing a tackle.
Play clock still not a problem. It's at 10.
Running from the wing T here. Let's see if he might throw though. No fullback trap.
Safe handoff, Vitel Bolden. And it looks like Dutchtown might be ready to go to overtime.
Lyle, I think they'd be very happy to go to overtime. Down 37 in the third quarter. I think Coach Bendisay would take that overtime right now. No doubt. I don't think he's going to gamble and put it up in the air and get it picked off. I'd be surprised unless he gets it 1 shot deep, maybe. Timeout.
Now they're going to call a timeout with 10 seconds left.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network, where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character, and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
Their reputation and their record of success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
And Dutchtown just simply takes a knee, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime is next at Spartan Stadium as these two teams are tied at 30. 48 minutes wasn't enough, and it's going to be in the 12th meeting between these two teams. The first time they've ever went into overtime. And the way overtime works, you get the ball at the 10-yard line, you get 4 downs.
And what happens, Lyle, the big thing is that you want to win the toss and you want to defer. You want to win the toss, you want to go on defense to see what the other team does, so you know exactly what you have got to do when you receive the ball. So the flip of the coin is just the most important thing about going into overtime. You definitely want to get on defense first.
Call is tails. It's heads. You want offense or defense? You want defense, okay? You want offense, right? Which goal do you want to defend? Over here? Okay. First down. That was a good catch over there. That was a good catch. That was good.
Lyle, total net yards in the regulation, Spartans 365, the Griffins 238. As EA will take the field first, they will be on defense, so let's get into the overtime.
Overtime situational work is you get the ball at the 10-yard line. Both teams will get a chance. You score a touchdown, the other team has to match you. Kick a field goal, the other team has to match you. So it'll be Dutchtown up first and goal at the 10. They get 4 downs.
I tell you, you don't have many plays you run from me either. Dutchtown going to that wing T. They're going to try to smash power I right now. They're going to try to smash it in there. They had success with Coleman last time. The power I break it to the outside.
Here we go. First and goal at the 10. Bolden spun off of his feet, fumbled the ball, and East Ascension recovered it. That's not what you want to have happen on the first play of overtime if you're Dutchtown, because now any kind of point by EA will win it.
All EA has got to do right here live, very, very simple, is run the football, set up for a field goal. Nothing fancy.
And that was Joshua Dennis, who it looks like might have punched the ball out. Fytel Bolden had a couple of touchdown runs tonight. And now East Ascension, if they score in the next 4 downs, they're going to walk away with a win.
Big thing right here is to hold on to the football and just run it. You know you got a locked field goal. You hope you have a locked field goal. It's almost like an extra point.
Spartans are undefeated against the parish teams in their history. They're 3-0 against Santa Ma, trying to go 1-0 against Dutchtown in overtime history. First and goal at the 10. Irvin. Handoff. In the end zone. Bates. Spartans have won. Spartans score on the first play in overtime on a 10-yard run by Josh Bates.
That's unbelievable.
And it's been 7 years coming since East Ascension has defeated Dutchtown on the football field.
I tell you, what a ball game by both of these teams, though. You know, East Ascension jumped out real early. Dutchtown showed all the class they made of, and they came back. Here's the touchdown right there. Hard running right there. Gets to the goal line. He lowers that head, lowers that shoulder. He's going to get in there and drag a defender with him as East Ascension is going to win. And one heck of a high school football game.
Spartans really had the defense stretched out, but what a heartbreaker for Dutchtown as they went on offense first, fumbled the first play, and East Ascension on the first play takes it 10 yards. Josh Bates into the end zone, and the Spartans are now 5-3 on the year, and they go to 2-1 in league play. Meanwhile, Dutchtown now 3-5, and they are 1-2 in league play. Well, we got more excitement next week. We're going to go to the pit. It'll be East Ascension and Santa Ma in 2 weeks at Santa Ma at Dutchtown's Griffin Field. Hope you'll be joining us next week from the pit. What excitement tonight in overtime. East Ascension a winner 36-30. For Easton Roth and our Pelican Sports production crew, thanks for being with us tonight. We'll see you next week. You have been watching the EATEL Game of the Week. What a second half comeback by the Griffins before the Spartans pulled it out in overtime on Joshua Bates' 10-yard touchdown run. EA's Kyron Irvin led the home team with 132 rushing yards and a touchdown, while completing 7 of 14 passes for 100 yards. Fytel Bolden and K1 Coleman each scored a pair of touchdowns in the comeback attempt for the visitors from Geismar. The 2014 win was the first for EA over the Griffins since a 10-0 win 9 days after Hurricane Katrina in 2005. I'm Lyle Boudreau, inviting you to join us next week for another edition of Ascension's Glory Days on the EATEL Game of the Week.